on why the planes aren't yet in Kabul?
So, first of all, as the Prime Minister said, this is about the security situation on the ground. We have been in Afghanistan for some time, making sure that our embassy staff stay safe, and been monitoring the situation all the way through. The changes in the security situation has almost been daily. And as you know, what took place at the Ishkai airport after the Taliban came into the city made it untenable for us to continue those flights. Having said this, we have worked very closely with our allies, and I've spoken with Secretary Austin and Secretary Wallace, and to be able to reestablish the security in the air bridge. So that is being done at this moment. What we're doing right now is, once that security is established, get our people on the ground, and to be able to not only reestablish the air bridge, is to making sure that we can start bringing people back.
How many flights are needed?
Well, this is what we're doing. We're going to be focused on getting as many flights out as possible.
But how many are needed to get everybody out?
So what our goal is right now is based on, regardless of the time, we want to work on as every flight as possible. So the military teams,
so you don't know
coordination center. But this is an important point. We're trying to maximize every flight that goes in, minimize the time that's on the ground to be able to go out, so we can move as many flights.
And why
so we don't have the
Canada
exact calculation on that. So no, we've been actually working very closely with our allies on this. So it's not about being, when we talk about being, we've been working very closely from day one and coordinate the work. So this is about a unified effort so that we can actually bring people out. And as the Prime Minister stated, because of the security situation inside Kabul, it's actually, the issue has been getting to the airport. One thing that we're going to continue to do is look at every possibility. So because the situation is changing,
but you don't have any numbers yet on how many flights are needed, on when they will land, even though other planes are landing.
No, what we got to be focused on right now is trying to create every opportunity to get all the people out that it's HKI Airport. Any opportunity that we have also to be able to bring other interpreters in that are in other cities.
Minister, at the beginning, you said that you could bring back to Canada many thousands of interpreters, people who work with Canada and their families. Do you have to revise this target down because of what is happening on the ground?
No, we're not going to be revising the target down. We're going to remain focused in trying to get as many people out, especially the Afghan interpreters who have worked alongside us. We have worked very closely with our allies to get people out. Because the security situation has changed, we had to adjust our plan, reestablish security, but we're going to continue up until we can't do it anymore. Having said this is a very important point. This is not where it ends. We're going to continue. Our government made the announcement for 20,000 to making sure that we can work into the future as Afghans are able to make it out into other countries like we did before. We're going to continue to not only support our Afghan interpreters, all the vulnerable communities as well, because we will have the Afghan staff.
One last question. You said that transformative change takes time on sexual misconduct. You have had 6 years as a defense minister to take action on this. Why did you not start this earlier? It's been 6 years.
No, first of all, this was started from day one. And we've been working very hard. And I wish transformative change can actually happen afterwards. We know that when it comes to 10, 20, 30 years ago, the climate that was there, something that I've personally seen, that it does take time. When I mean about taking the time, we're not going to stop. And as we take every measure as possible to make that transformative change, for example, the Justice Fish's recommendations that are going to require significant legislative change, we're working already to making sure on those recommendations. We want to absolutely
to the civilians, and they're not being passed over.
And right now, with what we want to make sure that we take Justice Fish's recommendations and move as quickly as possible onto that. I agree with Justice Fish's recommendations. Currently, the prosecution, the military and police, all are independent. We cannot interfere with that. But one thing we're committed to are Justice Fish's recommendations to get that legislative change to make those changes that, as you stated.
Thank you, everyone.